And then we're going to do this. Hold on. This.
Tell me.
And then, yeah, then we got the big guy. Let's see what happens. Let's stay right there. Okay,
Right.
and
I
the
don't know
big
what you
guy
touch
is
on
you.
just now, though.
What's that? You're not hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but I don't know what you
Oh,
touched just now to make it work.
what happened?
No, it's good. It's
You
good. It's
mean you
good.
don't?
I
No,
don't know
no, no.
what you
I
did.
know what I did. You realize I put the lights off, eh?
No, it's good. It's good. It's working. I'm hearing it on the phone.
I know what I did. Man, forget about the phone and shut it off.
Yeah, when you turn
We
the
said
lights off, you see the board.
yeah. That's it. I turned the lights off so I can see the board, and people be saying I'm mad. Okay, so let's see if give the big guy a call, and let's see if we can bring him in. If we
Let me
can
call
bring
him.
him in and you can hear us, let's see. Oh my, oh my! People might be killing me this morning and say, "What's wrong with this guy? Why did you just get?" But this is what you call virtual technician.
Answer the email and come into the invite.
Yeah, take the email and come into the invite. The last email you got, yeah. All right, good. Let me see.
Come in.
Is it coming? And I activated YouTube, yeah?
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, man. Everybody's gonna see what's going on.
Yeah. But all you have to do is to go dark.
Call again.
Just go dark.
Accept the invite to come on the StreamYard.
Yeah, just tell him go ahead. Come in.
No. We just sent you a new one.
Just
like a new one, brand new.
Come in.
Yeah.
All right. So you.
Yeah, I think the problem is solved because I'm speaking with him.
Just let him do. Just tell him follow the rules. You don't have to speak. Just follow the rules.
Yeah. Come in. See,
Okay. Now you go black. You go black.
Let's go.
No, you go black. I'm telling you to go black.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, you go black. You could just stay there, but go black. Let me see if I can add him in now. Carl, are you hearing me? Something is wrong. You see, I'm not hearing Carl.
So the
hold on, stay there.
The problem is not us. The problem is Carl.
Hold on. You hold on. Carl, talk to me. No. Not hearing you at all.
But you're hearing me, right?
Yes, I am hearing you.
So Carl, check your settings now. What are you using? The computer?
Nah, use a phone, my brother, and try go out and come back in with the phone.
On the computer is different.
Let me send you a link on your phone, my brother. Go out and come back in with your phone.
Yeah, use your phone.
Hey, I told you to go black. You can't go black. You hear? You hearing me?
Yeah, with you. I know you're hearing me. I didn't know.
I told you to go black. No, we had to, because you see, that is where Carl is gonna come in. We had to, but I'm still telling you to go black, but you're not hearing. Go black. Just put something over you. Let us see you look like the larger place. You're not black.
Yeah, man, this is good light, man.
Okay, they're seeing you. They're seeing you.
I know.
Okay, good. And let me see if he's gonna come in now. Good morning, Grenada. If you get to work late this morning, tell the boss Real FM had problems. That's why you're late. That's a good enough excuse for the day. Real FM had problems. All right, so let's see what happens with the guy now. Let me add him and say good morning, Carl Caton.
Andre Donald.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You on this call this morning, man?
Well,
did you hear me now? Hold on it.
You happen. Nothing else but you that
happened this morning, your car. Oh God, boy. Are you later?
What? Get?
Yeah, later. Later. Yeah. He gone. You happened this morning. You happened.
No. We tried that already and it didn't work through, you know.
Well, look at it. It's still not working on the laptop.
But we tried on the phone and it didn't work also.
Why are we going to argue?
So, but how you looking dark? So you take out your light
Yeah,
off.
because I had to take lights off in order. The board is a strange board, right? The it's it you see the lights and the indication of what has to be on and off better with the lights off because the
Okay,
board
okay,
there are lights coming from the board, but these lights, because we're using fluorescent lights,
okay.
you can't see it. Do you understand? You can't
All right.
see it. So that is where a part of the problem is in relation to me being able to see what is on the board per se. So I had to take the lights off, and now that I've taken the lights off, now I can see. So I made some adjustments, but there's an issue with the computer that you're using.
Well, I got to get it to the eagle for you to start it.
Yeah. Did you try to use the computer yesterday?
No.
No, you didn't. Anyway, let me look at this and look at this. So what's happening here? Let me stay in the dark and talk to you, man. We just about 8:30, 8:20. Talk to me. Talk to me and tell me something.
Well, bro, I'm alive and well. Where you going to, bro? Why did you move, man? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you're one of those who can't speak if you don't see anybody.
Yeah, man. Nah, no. I saw you got up and so on, so I wanted to know what is really going on. But everything is good with me for the time.
Uh, Everything is good at you for the time. Man,
Yeah.
I
So yeah.
everything is not good at me. I'm just when things like this happen and you're at the center of it, it hurts your head because you have to do so many things and try so many things, and whew, I'm exhausted. I can do it asleep from now until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. But your shirt still looks good. Your polo still looks great. Yeah, your polo still looks great. Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
thanks.
Nashville, Tennessee, my brother. Good morning to you, and how you doing this morning? And I'm hearing something that I don't believe I'm supposed to hear. And this is crazy now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so talk to me. I called you just then. You're just looking at me.
No,
On,
you was
if you understand the pressures that I've been under for the entire morning, then you should be telling me about your barber trip and everything like that.
the barber trip.
Yeah, you've had
Yeah,
your
I visited
hair.
the barber, but before I say anything, I need to say thanks to and give kudos to the Coast Guard Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force.
No, who they save again?
They save a lot of people every day, but sometimes we don't recognize it. And
Okay.
sometimes we too busy to beat up on them. And I personally have to extend some form of gratitude to the personnel attached to the Coast Guard who are stationed up in Carriacou.
But what's up with that? I tell
Well,
you, sometimes what you do is that you are such a suspenseful fellow. You go into that mood all the time. And when you need to do so and give us the information, because I tell you, the time in the morning warrants that. Talk to me, my brother.
now Friday, I know for a fact they assisted two vessels that was in problem. So when you hear some person saying that the Coast Guard not doing nothing or raining fire on them, within the span of 2 hours on Friday, they had to render assistance to small vessels out there, which is commendable. And
Carl,
sometimes we
what's
don't.
what's the meat of the what's the meat of the story? Were you involved, or do you know people involved? What's up?
I know of persons involved on Friday
Hmm.
that was it not for the Coast Guard, results might have been otherwise. So I want to extend thanks and gratitude to the persons attached to Coast Guard Department. With that said, Andre Donald, we're moving on. Let's go. Um, Today seems to be a good day based on weather-wise, and I plan to make the most of it. I plan to return to the farm today again and do some more work as to cause persons to have a sustainable and quality fruits and vegetables. So after my discussion with you, I'll head out on the farm today. So I'm brimming with some confidence and raring to go.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head like that?
Because sometimes you don't listen to me. And that's a bad thing. You don't you don't listen to the message that I'm sending to you. Sometimes I don't have to talk and say what I'm saying. I say keywords, and you're supposed to do so and understand with your experience in the RGPF after all these years. 18 years it's been. Yeah, you're supposed to just hear these words and know, okay, fine, this is what I need to do, or that is what I need to do. But sometimes you're just not with me, and you just gone into that well, and then the whole thing, you have not told us anything really, and you just say, oh, I know some people who are involved in the Coast Guard. What happened on Friday? You have not told us that yet.
Well, I know of a particular vessel that was moving in the waters of Carriacou, and he had problems. The engine went off, water started coming in the vessel, and they hollered at the Coast Guard, and within a matter of 15 minutes, the Coast Guard was there to the rescue. Because I heard another story around the same time saying how they called the Coast Guard. Some people saying they called the Coast Guard and the Coast Guard did not respond. But I know on two separate occasions on Friday, persons would have called the Coast Guard and the Coast Guard would have responded.
Okay, great. Now, how many persons do you know were in the vessel? How many? The
Both vessels,
vessels
they had
that they
about three
assisted
persons.
in each. Now,
Yes,
this is very, very important. The Coast Guard is based at Tyrrell Bay, right? Correct?
yeah,
And Tyrrell Bay is on Carriacou, on the island of
yeah.
Carriacou. Now, when the Coast Guard moves, Carl, do you know how much it costs government
A
when it
lot
just
in
moves?
fuel.
Huh?
I don't know the exact figure, but it's a cost.
And I understand it's a huge cost to get the Coast Guard to just start up and move, and that is what I believe is the crux of the matter. In that persons do not understand. You cannot, of course, place funds or monies on the lives, against the lives of individual. If you have to spend all of it to save one person, then you spend all of it to save one person. However, it is important for folks to understand when that Coast Guard, as I say, bungs the key, that is not like calling the jeep or the van or the police transport if you're doing Hermitage and the police transport. They are the police station in Hermitage, but you just upper Hermitage, so you go to run and come and check you. That is different. It might just take a pint of gas to come upper Hermitage to check you because of where the police station is located. But when it has to do with the sea, it is a totally different matter. And as you said earlier, Carl, people do not pay homage and they do not have respect. The amount of respect that they should have, that is, for the folks in the Coast Guard, for government, for providing that service, hey, should be a lot more than they're having right now.
Yeah, because one of the incidents took place outside of Isle Road, and the other incident took place close to the northern part of Carriacou. So even to move to that location, I think the Coast Guard had to full up twice. Yeah. So as you're saying, the resources there is a lot, is a burden on the state. And when the Coast Guard respond, and sometimes we feel we could just, they're doing a good job, Andre Donna, despite
Mm.
contrary to the belief of some.
They're
What's
doing
up
a
with you
good job.
otherwise, Ray?
What's that?
What's up with you otherwise? I heard somebody close to you transitioned last night or
Yeah,
so.
a brother of mine transitioned yesterday, and I say a brother not loosely. You know,
I
it's
know.
it's uh it's someone that I have known all my life. Someone that I've known all my life, literally all my life. Um, our sisters, my big sister and his big sister, they were like, how do they say it? Ring on finger,
Yeah.
you know? And I so because of that, I got to know the family. Um, we went to my first years in primary school in at the Anglican school here because we lived at Maday's. So it would have been a bother call to come from the Anglican school to go back to Maday's for lunch. So what
Okay.
happened is that instead of going back to Maday's for lunch, I would be taken up to High Street to
Wow.
the home of the Mitchells. He had a sister, that is Jeff. I'm speaking here. He had a sister who her name was or not was is Jocelyn,
Okay.
and she was a teacher at the St. Patrick's Anglican School. You must remind me to give you. Well, no, I'll give you a story when I'm finished about Jocelyn and her hands. And Jocelyn and my sister, very good friends. So instead of going up to my days for lunch, I will be taken up. I was taken up to High Street and to the home of the Mitchell, where I will have lunch and then come back down. At school that time would be another brother who transitioned before. That's Bertie and 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 Jeff who transitioned yesterday. It's a rather sad occasion, very very sad. Not just for his wife and his children. Um, it's just it's just really really oh, it's heartbreaking, to see the brother go. But hey, it is what it is, and these things happen. You know, interestingly, Carl, and I don't know if I never got to ask him, and he has two sons. One is Andre and one is Andy. And I always wondered, were those names because of me and because of how close we were? We were close, so close, Carl, that we fought, real fight one time. That's how close we were. But that never stopped us from being friends. We fought the morning, it was a carnival morning, we fought, and by the afternoon, we were good again. Who won? Who won the fight is another story. But in any event, he passed. His wife Cheryl, love her to death. His children Gerald and Kezia, love them to death. Meaning two girls, Andre and Andy, the two boys, love them to death. I wonder if you have more color that they know about. And I don't think so. I don't think so. But Andy is in Canada and Andre is in Trinidad. So I guess based on knowing the relationship with them, those two would definitely be here for the laying of the remains. You know, something that's very interesting, Carl, is that his I didn't even find out until yesterday that one of his nephews, that's the son of Jocelyn, the teacher,
Yeah.
he was here up until yesterday and left yesterday, Carl.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was told that he didn't want to go back, you know. He just didn't want to go back at that particular time, and it just so happened that but hey, it is it is what it is. Life goes on. Life goes on. Yeah. But let me tell you about the sister. No, I'd say I have a little story to give about Jocelyn, yeah. Teacher at the St. Patrick's Anglican School. Nice teacher as far as I'm concerned, because she was a nice teacher. But to me, she was not a nice teacher, Carl. I was the first one to get licks. I was the first one on every occasion to get licks. Whether I did it wrong or not, I'll get the licks first, Carl. Simply because herself and my sister, they like sisters. So as far as I figured, as far as she was concerned, if anybody had to get licks, it's my nephew that getting licks first. So it blows on Andrea, and then the others will get licks. And then she was a left-hander, Carl. But she is a left-hander. Boy, and she could pelt that duster wrong a corner, She could pelt that duster wrong a corner, Carl. So people like Kingsley, as Kingsley Lalsing, Kenny's brother, and Davis John, who is a teacher at the St. Patrick's Anglican School. These people will remember Jocelyn Mitchell. Wonderful lady. And I guess she will be here for the laying of the body, the earthly remains, will call it,
Does
of the
that mean
brother.
a tribute is in order from you?
If the family so do request, I most definitely will. If the family so do request, I most definitely will. He's also the himself and his wife. Well, the family, they're responsible for the cleaning of the streets in
So
Soteres. Yeah, they've been doing that. The family's been doing that for a while, and they've been doing a damn good job, if you ask me. Uh, I trust that they will continue for as long as they can, because I know they could do. The wife, she's out. When I come down in the morning at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, Carl, I will meet her supervising or checking the guys to make sure that they're doing a proper job. So the wife knows what she has to do, and then during the day, the elder of the two daughters, you realize I didn't say the elder, because the small one is bigger than the elder. The elder of the two daughters, Carl, she would come down during the day and supervise, and make sure that the work that has to be done was done. There's one of the workers. He is and yeah, he's from around the high street. He's an Alexis, and in talking to him yesterday, he came and he met me there. And in talking to him yesterday, he said, "I didn't expect that." So I looked at him and I said, "What?" He says, "Dre, I didn't expect that." I says, "But he was alien." He says, for what I have seen over the past couple of weeks, he was getting better. You understand that, Carl? You're saying he was getting better. He thought that he was seeing improvement. So I said, well, how do you explain that? He says, Angela, let me give you an experience. And he says, there's a weed eater that we are using. There- and the weed eater was going bad. So the company, of course, bought a new one so that the work can be done. He said, and one day when he came to store the weed eater, Jeff said to him, let me see that new weed eater and bring the old one for me. And he said, in a short space of time, Jeff said to him, give me some gas. And he gave him the gas from a chubby bottle. Poured the gas in, and he said to him, he said, start it. And he says, one pull, and it started. And he said, from since then to now, Carl, the weed eater has been working perfectly. So he's just
Oh,
interchanging them as he goes along. And he said that is like, I think it's about a week or two ago. And he says, that told him that, hey, the guy is, is on the mend, if you understand, Carl, because
yeah,
he's able
yeah.
to do these things still. Yeah. And then let me just lay something to rest here. To all those who thought that my mic was on, my mic was not on. Carl, tell them please, my mic was not on. And you could have heard worse based on what you heard. I don't know what you heard, but you could have heard worse. Why? You could have heard worse. And why is because there were other microphones that are kind of like invisible, those in the computers that were on, and for the life of me, Carl, we don't know how they went on. They're not normally on. So somebody was tampering, somebody was touching things, and they messed up the whole thing in here, which caused us most of the morning. But for those of you who stuck with me, and if you did hear something that you thought you shouldn't have heard, it was not on the radio, it's just on YouTube, and you could do anything you want on YouTube, right, Carl?
Yeah. You gotta big up Bevis, man.
Today's his birthday, but I really couldn't focus on that. Thanks for telling me. Bevis's birthday is today. Carl, sing for him. Ha ha! You got it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Bro, I hope you enjoyed the day. I hope you
Yeah,
use it
man.
as a point of reflection as to where you came from and where you're going. And be blessed, man.
Do you know a guy called Christopher Stewart?
Yeah, man.
He's on.
I think I played cricket against him one time, man.
Yeah, he's a good talking cricketer.
Nah, man, he's really ball greedy, man.
Oh, yeah? Antonito's birthday was on the 7th of August.
Anthony too. Why you did? I mean, your birthday come, you have your little fete and thing, and you don't tell nobody. You start to behave
Nobody.
like,
Like who?
like Fluffy.
Yeah. I spoke to Fluff the other day. And he said to me, oh, well, I hasn't been Granville all the time when you and Carl call. And then Carl will do down this time. Fluffy, Crystal, can you get Fluff to call us? Yeah, tell him to call us now. Because Carl is still up in Union Island, so I want to hear from Fluff. I want to hear from Fluffy this morning. 7 minutes before the 9 o'clock at 9, we've got news on Real 91.9, 91.5. After that, we've got program with Mr. Ruffin, I do believe we have. Carl, so all things being equal, I should have, or we actually, I have to stop saying I in the morning time because it's a combination of both talents. We should be having a gentleman from St. David's. Carl, is it St. David? Yes, St. David. Let me double check and I'll tell you who it is. Okay. He is Roger Williams. We'll be having a very interesting conversation with Roger Williams tomorrow morning, God's will. And Yeah, Carl and all was saying to me the mic is open. It wasn't our mic. That was Facebook mic that he opened. I got next thing I got to say they hacked me.
I hear the word front. Well, you can't put that beyond people. You have a lot of people who don't want to see real FM striving. So
Yeah,
you go
but
put
nah
all the
man.
road block to try to get real FM off the rail so
Mm-mm. Nah, I'm
you
not gonna
can
I'm just that one, I'm just gonna say, hey, Carl, Carl, somebody's saying to me here that Carl was right yesterday about the PM being out. All right.
Hey,
This
the
the
source
person
was
is
the source
saying,
was good source, man.
yeah, it
My
seemed like
source,
you're so yeah.
yeah, my source was vindicated.
And well, I can go on because this is we just hearing this. Well, we heard it yesterday from you, but I can give you a little bit more.
Tell me.
Um, he is in transit to the Bahamas, to Nassau,
Okay.
via, and the person is saying he's in transit to the Bahamas via New York today. Right? What do you think
Okay.
he's going to the? Why is he going to the Bahamas?
I have no idea.
Well, let's see if he really goes. Because he hasn't left yet because I guess he's gonna do a JetBlue thingy this afternoon, early in the early afternoon, maybe if he's gonna go via New York.
But the personal
Obvious-
assistant was with him.
No, that information does not come here. That has not been given by my source. You see, now you alone have a source. I have a source too, Carl.
But who acted in the capacity meanwhile?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Somebody is saying we did not hear the conversation yesterday, so could you give us a snippet? Well, the thing is that Carl said that he had information that the PM was traveling today, right, Carl? Is it today? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. PM and his personal assistant, Carl said they were both traveling today. And Carl put that out. And now a source has confirmed to me that yes, he is traveling today and he's going to the Bahamas via New York. So he's in transit. He's going to Nassau, Bahamas. So good
But
morning.
we still don't know
Hold
who
on,
acted.
hold on, Carl. Hold on, Carl. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald, Andrew Donald, and Mr. Carl. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
And good morning to Grenadian, home and abroad.
Mm-hmm.
But how are you, Mako, where the man goes? So the man now,
Mm-hmm.
if he goes to the Bahamas, go and take a back, dog. Good morning, sir. You're all right. Anyhow, yesterday, Mr. Donald, I was waiting for the program, then you come on, and then I'll just go over you cricket, I know you are you cricketing. But I was hearing Mr. Carl yesterday, you know. I was hearing him, but he said you say you didn't hear.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing him.
You had an orange jersey, and you and KB had an green jersey.
Yeah, but he didn't. We didn't make that link.
Yeah. Anyhow, Miss Yolan Smith, good morning, and Miss Yolan Bean Houseman. I just want to ask Miss Spirit to send some cocoa for me, please. Anybody, give any boss send some cocoa for me. I have some people that are going back to America, they need some cocoa ball. So, Mr. Donald, you could pass the message on to if you see anybody going to the area or in the health clinic, for me, please. Yes. And good morning to everybody again. And Fluffy, you hear they call you? Yes.
You see Fluffy in town already? Yeah?
Are they home still in town? And you see the reason why maybe you don't hear it from Fluffy in Grenville. The road hard. And a lot of Grenadians, they just afraid to talk. They keep it silent. You understand? So maybe that's the reason why he doesn't go with him, but he didn't turn around to get that only run. Because a lot of us not speaking, they keep quiet, silent. It's rough, and the whole place in bush. And I'm calling on the government to open the roadwork to give people roadwork to clean the place. All over is bush. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, send out the gang. Let people get a little money to send the children back to school and school open. Too much of bush on the place. You understand? All over is bush. Open that the roadwork. The people need that. And I hope somebody here and tell them what Mr. Kami say. Good morning, I'm gone. Bye.
So Kami is gone.
Yes, Andre Donner.
So let's see if our source is really panning out today, Carl.
By today we go get to know who is the person acting in the capacity.
Well, one should know. By the time the Prime Minister boards the flight, one should know. Yeah? Don't you think?
Yeah, because we have to know because Grenada is not an East state.
Keaton, we got news coming, my brother.
Yes, so let's hope that in the morrow things works out.
Yeah, let's hope that in the morrow things will work out and everything will be okay.
So take care, bro. I'm off to the farm.
You're off to the
farm?
Okay, you're off to the farm. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Right.
It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Again, good morning to friends wherever you are. And we thank you so much for continuing to stick with us here at 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Also, our friends on social media. Yeah, we miss you. This morning, yeah, we had the challenges this morning. So we believe that everything will be up and running and ready for tomorrow morning, God's will. Based on what it seems that we'll be okay for tomorrow morning, we believe. It was a very challenging one this morning, and we thank you once again for sticking with us. God bless you. Goodbye. And have what I believe will be another beautiful day in this wide and wonderful world that God has given us to live.
So be sweet, so be strong.
Give thanks, give thanks.
So be sweet, so be strong.
Give thanks, give thanks.
War down in the east, at least we have a little peace. Right here, right here. We feel a little strain, cause the price of war is paid. And when it's over, things will never remain the same. Don't feel too bad, it's not Grenada alone. Strain and pain is felt all around the world. We are resilient and we know how to survive. We have everything in this place to stay alive. One thing I know, Grenadians can't stop. Since slavery, we get lazy, we work hard. The energy we possess, no one can contest. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. While Putin flexing.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.